Hey guys, hope every great day as well as a great life. We're doing Nightwish for the first time.
Wow, that was really fast. Andrew's excited. So we've never heard of this band at all until like 2 days ago.
Yeah, people have been telling us in the comments to do this song, Ghost something.
Love Score.
Yeah, that one. And then to do like their High Hopes cover or whatever. They know a bunch of other stuff. Phantom of the Opera, I think. But this was the main one that people have been suggesting us to do as a good introduction.
So I'm coming at this with incredible skepticism because the first comment in this video was, "This is the Bohemian Rhapsody of metal."
Yeah, that was one of the top comments of this the video, and we're like,
okay,
that's a claim.
That's a claim. Yeah.
Now, with that said, we're gonna approach this claim with a very humble mind as we watch this live performance of the song. But like, there is skepticism.
You can be humble about this. I've got a ton of skepticism.
You can be skeptical and humble at the same time, though. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Either way, dude. We will get to the bottom of this right now. Let's go and dive into it, man.
Siren from the deep came to me, sang my name, my Lord. Still I write my songs about the dream of mine, worth everything I may ever be. The child will be born again, that siren carried him to me. First of them, true
All right, dude. That was pretty good, but the initial comment that we read in the comments where it said this is the Bohemian Rhapsody of metal, that was too far, dude.
Yeah, that's not
that
a jam.
was a little too far.
Yeah, just because it's a song that has parts that
like
are,
have
like
changes,
each other.
have changes. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I'm like, you know what I mean? It wasn't bad though. I would say, for a large portion of the song, I'm just being honest with you guys. For a large portion of the song, I was way less impressed than I felt like I was made to like I feel like I was supposed to feel. You know what I mean? I felt like people hyped it up like a lot.
So listen, you guys come to us for genuine reaction. So this is our genuine reaction. Like it just for me, I mean like the middle of it, I was laughing a little bit. It felt like the metal version of Pirates of the Caribbean. Like a little bit, but like the metal, like 7 minutes in, metal version of Pirates of the Caribbean.
I would say the last 2 minutes
were good.
Yeah, I think the performance is great. Drummer was great.
I want to say vocalist, phenomenal, absolutely amazing.
She was an amazing vocalist. Like as a vocalist, she was a 10, dude. As a vocalist, like just especially
vocalized,
towards the end, dude. Like so the song
the whole time she was as a singer, what she was doing was incredibly impressive, incredibly controlled. Live performances are especially outdoor performances.
Just that last note, dude.
Well, they're notoriously hard to have really really good vocal control on because it's hard to hear yourself. It's hard to sing. Like outdoor concerts, especially festival ones, are notorious for that, and she did phenomenal.
So I would say for a majority of that performance, it was honestly like a 7.4 for me. For like a majority of it, you know what I mean? But the last 2 minutes, it felt like the instrumentals like actually picked up and started like doing their job. It felt like the vocalists like brought it up 3 notches. So like first like 7-8 minutes was like a 7.4 for me. The last 2 minutes was probably like a 9.2 for me.
Really?
It got way better towards the end. Like I saw like a clip of the basses. He was like fucking like all over the place, dude. And then the singer's like hitting these super high like notes and sustaining them to where it was very impressive. But like the first majority of it, a lot of it felt redundant and it felt like they weren't doing anything that hadn't like already like seen before almost. Like it didn't feel innovative. But the last part I liked a lot, if that makes sense. So
I'm gonna preface all of this by saying I do enjoy metal like a lot. Like my first band that I was ever into was Metallica, Megadeth, like all that sort of stuff. One of my least favorite genres of metal is like that gothic sort of operatic metal. It's just not my favorite. So already going into it knowing that's something that I'm not super fond of. That being said, live performances of genres that I'm not fond of, like the 80s with what was this, It's a Kind of Magic. I was not a fan of that, but the live version blew me away. Right? So I was coming at it with a healthy bit of like, plus I didn't know what this band sounded like. But when they started, I was like, all right, maybe they'll pick up, maybe they'll be awesome.
I really liked the organ type instrument that had like the pipes and shit.
Yeah,
Did you see
it
that?
looked cool.
That was cool. I did like those chord harmonies like in the beginning. So there were aspects of it musically and production wise that I liked, but then there were aspects where I was like when the guitarist did a guitar solo. Like so, keep in mind we just recorded 2 videos of very like progressive like bands. We did Rush and Pink Floyd, where we heard a lot of really good progressive guitar, and going from that to like seeing that guitar solo, I was like,
it just didn't impress me.
It felt like a solo that I could probably learn in about like less than an hour. I felt like I could have learned that, you know what I mean? And not like in a bad way. I'm just like saying like from where like what we just heard like not even half an hour ago to like.
So what I'll say the only other thing, the last negative thing I'll say, because other than that it was a strong performance, right? Was that you're right when you said a lot of it felt derivative, kind of used. Like even the ending, which you were super impressed by, didn't blow me. Like I liked it, but to me, the drummer is not super phenomenal. Like I've played with drummers that I think are better than that, and I've seen drummers live that I think are better than that. Like maybe I'm wrong. Like, maybe
because this is their biggest. This is like one of their biggest hits, right?
Yeah.
So if they have like a deeper cut that actually like showcases like their strength and show it to us, because we're musicians, so we kind of like objectively like view like a lot of what we see. So in this kind of just felt like a more like commercialized thing that they put up. But if they do have like an actual like legitimate like, you know, deep cut where they're showing off muscle, then you know like let us know in the comments like what you think would really like stimulate our musical minds, I guess.
Yeah, and I hate to be negative because honestly I'd probably rate it a 7. The performance, the whole thing, 7.2 maybe. Like it was the vocalist was phenomenal. She was a 10. She was great. The drummer, I felt a lot of the fills, a lot of stuff he was doing just felt like kind of normal, like intermediate level metal drumming. Like it didn't feel crazy, but you don't need that. The guitarist I wasn't also super impressed by, but he was tight. He was tight. The tone was good. Like as far as the band tightness, it was great. Bass player, keyboard player was going nuts, but a lot of that was just kind of chordal stuff. I don't know. So it just felt like a normal a normal rock band. Like if I saw that somewhere without the production, it would have just felt like a rock band.
Pretty much. But yeah, so don't hate us. 100% honest, real reactions. We're not gonna sit up here and be like, oh, that was amazing at everything we hear. Like, we're gonna tell you like how we feel about everything that we hear, man. It was good. It just wasn't like what we like. It
was hyped up to be the Bohemian Rhapsody of metal. So it was like, you know.
But it was good though.
Let us know what you felt about it, because again, it's subjective. We could be wrong. We oftentimes are wrong. So just let us know what you think about it. If there's a deeper cut that you think, hey, this didn't quite show off what the band could do, check this out. Let us know, because we're down to listen to it.
Yep. With that said, we'll see you guys next time. Hopefully, have a fantastic day.